A warm welcome from Bucharest, Romania. Today I'm taking you on a 15-hour train ride to Moldova, the least visited country in Europe. Why am I even making this video? First, I think it's exciting to take you along on such a long train journey, the last Soviet night train in Europe. Besides, I wanted to see this train for myself, because some fellow YouTubers have already called it the worst night train in Europe. So follow me on the journey with the Britannia night train. Before we go to the main station, take another look at this hotel, Hotel Bucharest. Yes, it's empty, but it looks creepy. As I said, that's the night train's name. Britannia is Romanian and translates to friendship, symbolizing the friendship between Moldova and Romania. It's the sole link between these countries. And in case you didn't know, Moldova used to be Bessarabia and was part of Romania. Until 1940, then the Soviets came and took the eastern part of this country. Today, it's known as Moldova. That's why people there speak Russian, while in Romania they don't, but everyone in Moldova also speaks Romanian. Let's go. I'll take you through the station. Bye. I'm walking to the platform now, and there's already the last Soviet night train in Europe. Bye. Okay? I've arrived in the carriage and can now peacefully bring you with me. Now we have 15 hours after all, and we'll be sleeping here. Now the stress is over. We didn't miss the train, and I'm telling you guys, this is going to be an experience. Before I show you the whole train, of course I have to show you my carriage first. So guys, this is the first class of the Britannia. I actually have this compartment to myself, and I'm traveling in the highest class you can get here. As a high-flying YouTube vlogger, of course I treated myself to something special. No, just kidding. How much does the fun cost? 59 euros. Well, at least, yeah, is that a lot? I don't know, I mean, you can sleep in here, 15 hours of travel. For that, of course, it's relatively cheap, but you can get it for a much lower price. A 2-person or 4-person wagon, where you sleep with 4 people in one wagon, still costs you 30 euros. And I think that's worth the extra charge for first class. We have 2 bunks, there's a table for eating, and you can store your luggage above. You basically have everything you need. I also have power outlets. And here you can also see where we're headed, to Moldova, to Moldavia, back into the former Soviet Union. But what's also interesting is whether I can sleep here. So, let's test it out. Of course, I'm way too tall for this. I don't even fit in here. As you can see, my head is already cut off. That was definitely tough. 15 hours. But I can manage to make myself small, of course. So, just lie on my side. Check this out. Flashback to Kazakhstan. I fit in there perfectly. I'll show you exactly that scene now. I fit in there to the centimeter. Exactly, it was perfect. Not here though. I think it's 2 meters. You rarely find people like that in Romania and Moldova. I'll sleep here anyway. Of course, I also have my privacy. You can lock the whole thing up. Yes, you store your luggage under the seat here, and then you also find the bedding set. Normally, I don't show you trains like this, but I think this is something special. Do we even have sleeper trains like this in Western Europe? Do you really lie down and wake up the next morning? Even though everything here is old-fashioned, this train is so old, it ran during the Soviet Union. Is this a kind of luxury travel? You have your own cabin, you have plenty of space, you have your own bed, and you have internet, everything included, you can work here. That's why it's something special. You see, this is just a thin blanket, and then your bed is already made. You see, life as a travel blogger can be exhausting. Lots of flights, lots of time sitting on trains like today. Of course, that adds up to a lot of expenses, with all the transportation, hotels, and so on. And to keep track of it all, I use Finanzguru. With Finanzguru, you can, for example, connect all your accounts in one app so you can keep the best possible overview. So you can basically connect everything, whether it's PayPal, Revolut, Trade Republic, or your banks. So, there are no limits. Plus, you can always see what income is coming in. But even more importantly, you can see what expenses are going out, and you'll also get notified about subscription models like that. How much are you paying every month for subscriptions? And yes, that helps so you don't have monthly costs that you could actually save. And the great thing is, within the Finance Guru app, you can legally cancel such apps or contracts with just one click. Finance Guru's basic features are always free and already include many great functions. For just 2.99 euros a month, there's also Finance Guru Plus with many more awesome features like detailed budget analyses, financial tips, or even Pro. So that's also a really great option. And now comes the best part. Finance Guru Plus with all these awesome features is free for 3 months with my code Fairytale. You'll find the link to the app in the video description. So just check it out, download the app, register, and save the most with the code Fairytale. So let's keep going. As I said, you've already got internet. Now guys, let's explore. So, restroom. Here you can see, it's starting to get Russian again. So the toilet isn't bad at all. I remember in Kazakhstan, the toilet was just a hole in the ground, but here you have a real toilet, a sink, even soap and everything you need. And the toilet paper? That's really bad, guys. If you have to go number 2, you have to wipe yourself with this sandpaper. Really bad. Here you also have a wild water dispenser. Now I've discovered something else. I don't know if it's available for everyone, but a small kitchen. Really interesting. I'm now in the last compartment of the train, and here you can see how the train is powered. Is the coal in here? The whole thing is burning. That's really old school, guys, that a train is powered like this. And then the whole thing runs as well. I'm looking for a bistro, a restaurant. You can eat here, a restaurant or something, I don't know.
I probably have to ask the questions. In which direction? Okay.
There is no bistro. Shit, I didn't even have dinner. Well, you see, guys, I showed you my carriage, the corridors, the toilet. That's it. There's nothing more. That means I'll go to sleep, and then tomorrow I'll show you the border crossing. So, guys, it's the middle of the night and I've been sweating like in a sauna. And then I found out you can actually open the window. And now it's much, much better. It's 3:30 a.m. and I'm at the Moldovan border. What happens at border control? It's relaxed, you don't have to get up, go outside, passport control, but instead... So far, a lady just walks through and asks, "What do you have in your luggage?" Then I say clothes, and then it goes on like that. That was the border control so far. The annoying thing is, you get woken up. Good morning everyone, it's now 5 past at Kirchenau Central Station. And I have to say, I wouldn't mind if the train ride lasted another 2 hours. I've gotten used to the bed now, it was comfortable, and then I thought, oh, I'd really like to keep sleeping. Thank you very much. Wait. Now we've finally arrived in Kirchenau, the least visited capital in Europe. You can really sense the Soviet vibe at the main train station. And once again, it's extremely clean, just like you know it from these former Soviet republics. So guys, I've arrived now. I walked 50 meters further and visited the place I went to first last time as well, really right when you arrive as a tourist. A little flashback. Those who watched my videos 2 years ago will remember I was already a bit shocked at how deserted and run down it is here in the center, and that's why I'm going to see now if anything has changed. But you can see it, guys, the fountains still aren't running, the hotel still seems to be empty, But can you really blame Moldova? Moldova has fewer tourists than any other country in Europe. That means, why should anyone renovate or reopen this hotel, or whatever you want to call it, if no tourists are coming anyway and there's no demand? And tearing it down is probably a huge effort as well. And above all, I actually like that, because, I mean, who has ever traveled to Moldova twice in their life? It's a very unpopular travel destination. That's why I like to draw on my experience from 2 years ago. Back then, I had a conversation with a construction worker who worked here. Everything was new to me. I can show it briefly. Yes, nothing happened. Guys, if the first thing you see here is this, it really doesn't make a good impression. Am I still renovating this house with Zidane? No, I just asked a construction worker here and asked if the whole thing would be redone, and he said, I don't know if he understood me, but I think he did. So guys, of course I won't show you everything again. I've made 2 videos on both the good and bad sides of the city. You can see the bad sides here. This stuff is all over the city. There are a lot of abandoned buildings, block constructions, the infrastructure is severely damaged, the streets, the sidewalks. The positive sides of the city are the beautiful parks. But also beyond that, I think in the Old Town area there are also some very, very nice neighborhoods. So the city has everything to offer, both positive and negative. So guys, if you get this here for €6, then you know you're in Moldova. I just got back from eating, arrived at my Airbnb, and wanted to show what you get here for your money, since many people are interested. What do I pay for accommodations? I haven't shown that much before. I saw in the comments that you're interested too. And you see, I have an apartment with a spacious kitchen, with a modern bar. It's unique. Here you can see it, a relatively large shower, and of course the highlight right here. The living room with a fireplace, double bed. The fireplace is actually fake, by the way, and a very, very beautiful balcony, guys. With a view over the city. You get all this for €40, which I think is a good price. But you can also find nice, smaller apartments for 15 or 20 euros, though they may not have a kitchen. But I have to do it myself.
Do a lot for university, and I thought I'd treat myself to something spacious. Those are the prices. Who knows, you can write in the comments if you're interested in something like that, if I should show it more often in the future or not.
Okay, originally I wanted to end the video after the room tour, after I showed you my apartment. But then I just couldn't resist. My obsession with this hotel right in the center. The thing is, guys, I know you can climb up there, and on the roof is the best view of the whole city. And that can be dangerous, but I at least want to try, or see what's possible to get up there. Because that would be the perfect ending, the perfect conclusion to the Moldova series. Once again, the 360-degree view from the highest point of the city, so to speak, yes. In the past, you could get through this gap, but it was further blocked off with a fence. That means you can't get in here anymore, entry is forbidden. You have to find a new way. Here at the annex, there seems to be an open gap, and this annex leads into the main building where we just were. Here, guys. Shoot. We're in. No idea what happens if you get caught. Well, hopefully not. Now it's up the stairs first. I just heard here, simply. So guys, this is the first floor. Wow, I really got an adrenaline rush. Of course, you have to be extra careful here. Back then, this hotel was founded here by Intourist, a travel agency for foreigners. Foreigners who wanted to experience the Soviet Union before it ended. That's why there was a stage there, for example. Now you see, now we're in the annex, and here's the hotel, so it's all connected. Now we can climb to the top floor, maybe we'll find something exciting. Guys, you have to crouch, that's how it looks here from the street. I don't want security to come. You have to know, there have already been many attempts to renovate this building, but it never worked out, they never found the funds. That's why it's still standing here. 16 floors. Leg workout today. I'm hearing voices, guys. Oh, I'm hearing voices. Here I am alone. Привет.
Hello?
Is it late here or not? I'm a tourist, I'm a blogger. Is it late here or not?
No, it's late here.
Охранники нет.
Granikov, no.
Only these.
Well, it's a cool place, yeah. 3 new subscribers.
Yeah.
Maybe. I was scared when I heard you. I thought, what's going on? It's late. All is well here. That was Anya.
Goodbye.
We are on YouTube.
Once again,
We are on YouTube.
if you want, yes. If not, no.
It's not late.
We're okay.
We took away fear. The punks. Kids. How do you say it? Punks is not meant in a derogatory way. They had a bit of a punk attitude. I got scared by those screams the kids let out. Sometimes people sneak through the stairs. Before we enjoy the trip, let's take a look around somewhere on the top floor first. Other than that, there doesn't seem to be anything here. There are sometimes animals here, that's what we, the anxious ones, think about. Here, for example, you can see one. We made it. The tallest building, practically the highest place you can enter. Chisinau?
Chisinau.
The letters National, the legendary Moldovan Hotel National. From below, you can see the sign, too small from here, right in front of our eyes, National. It's amazing how the power lines run straight down from this roof. I'm also realizing I have a fear of heights right now. They go all the way to the ground. I'm simply at the highest point of an abandoned building. The only thing I'm wondering is, could you theoretically climb up there too? Probably yes. This adventure up here is almost worth a video of its own. And then there's another ladder to climb. Up these stairs. It just has to be done now, even if it's not that easy. Excuse me? Hello? Yes, Chanik? No, I'm a blogger, that's alright.
We're just filming here.
Me too. Well, great. The kids got scared briefly when I said I'm the security guy. They stood up immediately. It feels good to know I'm not alone up here. Wow, now we really have the best view in Moldova. Now you see these high-rise buildings? They're so much gloomier. It's too late. What do you think? Or not? It's too late here, isn't it?
No.
No.
Come in here.
I was scared.
Yeah,
And last question, Moldavian. Are you closer to Russia or Romania?
Russians?
Russians, yes. And everyone also speaks Russian, yes.
Here, everything is in Russian almost.
You also speak Russian, right? So we did it, we defeated the monster, and that's it here, from Moldova. I was in this country twice, I probably won't be here a third time, so maybe this is the very last video from Moldova. Glad you joined me. Guys, check this out again. In a video from Tiraspol, from Transnistria, which you could also say is a part of Moldova, that I uploaded recently. Thank you for your support, I appreciate it. We'll see each other again soon. Until then, bye.